Agame. And if you ain't awake, you dumb as fuck, cause with a name like Game, every stage expect to level up. What is poppin', YouTube? It's your boy Agame365 back at it again with another episode of Agame Reviews, breaking down the best in battle rap by a battle rapper for the battle rappers. So this is a battle that actually dropped for the league that I'm gonna be battling for next. UBR, Universal Battle Realm. Shout out Benny Lowe. Shout out DeVos, shout out all of them, because I know DeVos actually battles today on Black Ice Battle League. He'll be battling Appa, so salute to DeVos. Today, we're going to be breaking down a battle between two of the homies, Stretch, which is the curly hair white guy in the green kind of palm tree button-up. I met Stretch for the first time in Mike Masters' my Showdown 7 when he battled Foe at Dev. He went crazy. Fawkes, that's my other brother there with the white button, or white like zip-up kind of varsity jacket looking attire there. He is a part of my collective Casket company, so of course when I saw this battle drop on YouTube and use it as promotion for my upcoming event with Universal Battle Realm, I just thought the stars aligned. So yeah, Dunbar College, Stone Avenue, Tucson, Arizona, October 18th, UBR Foundations 2. I'll be battling Curtis Doe, a rookie kind of giving out a shot. Or I'm giving out the shot to him on his return battle. One more quick thing. I know I take a long time on these intros. My sincerest apologies. But I did want to shout out the brand here. Keep It Moving. It's a really nice guy who I copped a shirt from. Front is plain, but the back is this really nice kind of spray graphic design. He does them custom made. He orders them. It was really quick shipping, honestly. It only really took like a couple days for him to get out here. So if you're looking for a shirt, or like if you like this type of design, he got a bunch of different varieties of color wave and stuff. Look up Keep It Moving, Keep It MXVIN on Instagram. Just hit him a DM and he'll give you information from there. I've rambled enough. Again, my apologies. I know I talk a lot in these intros. So that being said, let's jump into this shit.
We are Kill Shot 3. We are at the Hall, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Make some motherfucking noise. I got two of my co-hosts with me, co-hosts to my left.
Hi everybody, We Be Blessings here. Best braids in town. Hit me up, Instagram, Facebook, We Be Blessings. If you don't know, your fault.
Stay hydrated.
Fucking noise for We Be Blessings. Y'all make some noise. Co-host to my right.
Let's go. You already know. Rob with the bot. Yeah. Search my name. Let's go.
We got a coastal battle. So go ahead and step that, guys. Battler to my left, introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name's Stretch. I'm from Reno, Nevada. I am Random's replacement. That's it, let's do this thing, man.
Make some motherfucking noise.
Although I do feel like Random versus Fawkes does need to happen at some point in time if it has not. Fawkes, you'll probably see this, maybe I'll send it to you for sure, so tell me if that happens, because I feel like that's a battle that we need to see is you and Random.
Masters Alliance in this bitch, man.
Battler to my right, introduce yourself.
Fawkes, Indigo the Mob, Casket Company.
Casket shit.
Get it.
And I would like to make the thing crystal clear. Just because I'm in a group with Fawkes, I don't want this to seem like this is going to be a biased reaction. I'm still going to call a winner bar by bar, round by round, regardless of how it looks for my group if Fawkes loses or if Stretch loses and it looks good for us. I'm not a biased reactor. I want to make that crystal fucking clear. I know people might be like, yeah, but you're reacting to your own guys. Like, no, that's not how this is going to work. I'm still, if Fawkes loses, and I really feel like Fawkes lost the battle, Fawkes lost the battle. I want to stand on integrity and make that known.
Yo, so Fawkes chose to go first. He's gonna kick this shit off. Everybody in the bar, hold it down. Everybody on stage, hold it
Hold it
down.
down, please, let Fawkes rap.
Let's let the rappers do their motherfucking thing. Let's get that mic cut. Yeah. Woo.
Let's go, Pins. Damn it, Pins.
All right. Fawkes. Let's go.
They warned me about you. Said, Fawkes, you better turn your cheek. I'm like, why? Is he gonna hit me? They said no, but he's kind of a jerky geek. I said, oh, then what's the harm? First degree, strike a chord, thoroughly to one closer to getting sunned. Mercury stole on him.
You're one closer to getting sun to Mercury. I'm assuming Mercury is like one closer to the sun compared to like other planets, if I had to make an assumption. That's dope.
Burglary, fix yourself. Surgery, swear on it. Perjury, it's the 6-shooter. Pass the dice, been shocking to see, but I think Batter Rat brought me back alive. Frankenstein, before I was missing my shots and I wasn't booked, but after life, I'm gonna stab this guy.
I mean, that's cool, like the whole Frankenstein type reference where it's like I was missing my shocking targets, or I was missing my shots, and then after life, because obviously Frankenstein was a monster created like through electricity, through shock, he came back to life.
About to give y'all a rest, think you'll win not the guess, cause like him on a torture rack, that shit's a long stretch. But where you rep?
Torture rack, I believe, is referring to a genuine torture device where it was like they shackled your hands and feet on a board and then they used like these wheel devices to like crank and stretch your body. So long stretch, that's a fire flip. Also kind of pause, but that is a fire flip.
Mike Masters? Utah, motherfucker versus Hey!
Mike Masters, Utah, or like Utah, because Mike Masters Alliance is in Utah, but also Utah, motherfucker, because Stretch is tall as fuck, and that's coming from me. I'm like 6'3", 6'4" in the right pair of shoes. Stretch is fucking tall. You know who else is surprisingly a lot taller in person? YNG Martyr. I know that's a random, like, name drop for celebrity shit, but I actually met him in LAX after flying home from the Rugrat battle. I was expecting him to be about my height, maybe a little tall. Bro's a fucking giant. For real. Shout out to Martyr as well. He was fucking incredible dude. Really nice guy.
Utah, motherfucker versus Fake Green. I said his skin is elastic like Mr. Fantastic, but that fits you better. Out here looking like Mike TV when he gets sent through stretches. I can't you better. You look down on people. Get an attitude adjustment. Sweep the leg. Get an altitude adjustment. Unravel yourself.
That's fire. If you look down on people, catch an attitude adjustment, which could, I mean, it could be a John Cena reference, but that also could just be like a, oh, no, wait, I caught it. It's the double of, you look down on people, you need an attitude adjustment because of physical stature. He constantly looks down on his opponents, but also sweep the leg and you'll get an altitude adjustment because you're standing at current height. If he sweeps the leg, timber. I don't know a better way to word it than that, so fucking timber.
Hey, I'm rapping to your stomach. You got guts? Some bravado in the station? Devontae, my Jack, said I had you. Was the tallest observation, but I was there for that battle. A call on Jack got stretched out like a hostage situation. I mean...
The call on Jack got stretched out like a hostage situation. That's dope, because, you know, it's often strategic that, like, any sort of, like, SWAT situation, they'll try to keep the hostage, like, the kidnapper or, like, the criminal in question on the line as long as physically possible to try to abstract as much information and keep as many civilian lives at stake unharmed. So that was a nice little punch there. That was fire.
Jack had stretched like a Titanic scene, but Stretch had Jack like he had to drink. Now Stretch has to battle me, and that is not nothing but Stretch in the garage and then left the car running. Flintstones, but you can't sit in a car. You'll clip through the window. 2003 Backlash. This Stretcher can swing to the ring post.
That's fucking fire. Backlash 2003, this stretcher gets swing towards the ring post. For those of you who don't know, it was a match between Big Show and Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio got injured and was like being wheeled out by the paramedics, but Big Show took the fucking stretcher off of the little like rolling gurney thing. I worked for a hospital. I should have a better technical name for that, but I don't. And literally like full force baseball batted Rey Mysterio into the fucking corner. That was fire. That was fire.
By the Big Show, you would suck ass.
Big Show, that is.
Hey! By the Big Show, you would suck ass at Limbo. Homie, we
See, that's the thing I can admire about Fawkes' style. He can be very comedic at times and know how to have that nice comedic timing. Like, he can have a very heavy punch, like the Big Show thing, and then still immediately just transfer into the jokes. Unlike previous talent I've discussed, last week's Dust the Dave, you're using comedy as a nice punch effect, where you can still have the punch power behind it, not just being dramatic for the sheer sake of... I'm sorry, I don't mean to ramble about that. Just that battle really ticked me the fuck off.
Suck ass that. Limbo, we ain't even parasocial, I barely know you. The shit is posted, you're getting flown to destinations like Heaven's Gate or a hellish place. I never told you I stretch out vowels to show why I'm better to hear, and they never quote you unless you told you. But even then, I see stretch on the chorus like a Disney show tune. Doctor
Stretch on the chorus like a Disney show tune. I mean, he probably could have just said any show tune, because as a theater kid, the end note on the chorus of any musical theater number is a heavily vibrato-influenced final note. So that's kind of common core within a lot of show tunes.
Who, with the telephone booth, the organs even bigger on the inside. Wanna switch the whole mood. Don't think I owe you. You better not. Head on, Fawkes. I'm a chaos god. You take a loss bigger than the shit that got Adolf shot. On Fawkes, I'm a chaos god. You take a loss bigger than the shit that got Adolf shot.
I don't catch that one, if I'm being honest.
Rock this bitch, and if that media going down like a GameStop stock, you better watch out. That's that St. Claus song. Got explosive delivery, and you've got mail. I will not fit. Open it up and surprise! It's a bombshell. So Stretch should be. Hey, tell Stretch if you're lying like a tall tale.
Very solid first round overall from Fawkes. I mean, he's got a lot of a quicker delivery, so it does make a lot more of the punches a little bit harder to catch. You've really got to be in tune, so I probably did not catch as much as I probably should have. But, you know, I still think he had a lot of good moments in there. Bottom of the first, it is on Stretch.
How similar are Reno and Albuquerque? When compared together, I wonder. Small mountainous town in the desert with buzzards. Latinos and natives working as brick setters and truckers. God damn. Yo. But today I knew Reno was related to ABQ when I saw this guy threaten a dumpster.
Fawkes is funny along to play with it, or play along with it, but you know, that's funny as fuck.
But y'all got more buildings crumbling to the ground and people moving pounds, drive-bys in a minivan shooting at it like a Sicari.
Hold it down at the bar.
Hold it down.
Please,
Cooking.
we're rapping, please.
Cooking, yo. Buy me a drink, though. I got you. But y'all got more buildings crumbling to the ground and people moving pounds, drive-bys in a minivan shooting at it like a Sicario movie now. I know Mexico when I see it. So my question to the crowd is, what's so new about it? John brought me out to put this joker in a casket. Even staring me down all day, trying to hope for some reaction. Stop at the mind games and focus on your rap, and you're taking Stretch too serious. I'm showing up for practice, but we're not practicing.
You're taking Stretch too serious. I'm just showing up for practice. That's fire, because people sometimes like focus way too much on the Stretch routine or the pre-warm-up, where it's just like, I'm just here to practice and have fun with this shit. So that's a fire punch there from Stretch.
That was fire.
When I practice, I go hard in the paint. That's why I rehearse on different drugs, from the tar to the crank. This cigarette is dipped in blast. I'm seeing stars for today. But even if I am whetstone, I'm here to sharpen my blade.
Even if I'm wet-stoned, I'm still gonna sharpen my blade. Again, to be brutally honest, I don't catch that one.
Before dead with half my verses, dog was choking. Then against Jack, Thesaurus, and Bar God took notice. Now up-and-comers are asking me if I want to coach them. Stretch been working, now I got some motion, see? That's chocolate.
Stretch been working, now I got some motion. That's fire. Because, like, you know, stretch has really been... When you try to stretch, you try to, like, loosen up and, like, limber up, like... your legs or your knees or your shins or whatever the fuck else. It's been a long time since I've been athletic, so like I'm not exactly sure the core muscle groups. But like when stretch really works, it helps increase the range of motion. So stretch been working, now I've got motion. That's fire.
Hey, dude, should have played cool when I came through. I'm locked in for business. I thought this was an escape room.
That's nice too. I was locked in for business. I thought that this was an escape room, like, because, you know, escape rooms are just like, here's a bunch of clues hidden about this establishment. Find your way out. That's fire.
I know carpentry. You don't measure up to this stud with that frame, you can't leave a mark. What you thought would work at this level, it doesn't stay true.
That's fire as fuck too. That's fire as fuck too. The whole, like, construction scheme, you couldn't mark up with this stud despite the woodwork, the leveling would not stay true. That was fire. That's crazy.
Staying smooth takes effort. I step with bravado. It's not all luck. Papi Hueto is más guapo. I'm going down on these hyenas. They know I'm a hung vato because I make beef lengua at home. And I tongue tacos.
That's fire as fuck too. I make beef lengua at home and I tongue tacos because I think lengua is Spanish for tongue. I think. I'm not 1,000% sure, but I think off context because beef lengua is a type of like taco or like Mexican food. So I know it's probably tongue. I'm assuming that's beef tongue. That's fucking These chain punches. This is the one thing that makes Stretch a fucking monster. The way that he is not only comedic, he's very, like, goods, in my opinion. He's very, like, smooth with the delivery, like, very laid back, smooth with the delivery, but he can also be very comedic and punch heavy when he decides to be, which can make him a problem.
Have you figured out why your mom and I are friends on Venmo?
I also love the irony of the nice punches followed by the sheer comedic effect that occurs right fucking after. That's funny as fuck.
Those pill emojis mean something. Take a wild guess, bro. She got a chamber of secrets. When she's drunk, she might let go. I put a spell on her when she was Patronum. What you expect, though?
I put a spell on her when she Patronum. What would you expect, though? Expecto Patronum's a spell in Harry Potter. That was fire. Or that was slick, too. I'm gonna not lie to y'all, I've never seen those movies, so.
I don't know how I got here without a car. And he can't afford the fare for a flight. I didn't even want to write for him. D-Boss just dared me to try. I struggle with those captcha puzzles online, even when I prepared for it, right? And yet I still did not select this square with a bike.
That's fire as fuck, too. The whole captcha square scene, like square with a bike, because you know, captcha, like when you're trying to log in and you have to use dual factor authentication, it's like, select all of the ones with stoplights. That's fire.
No, right? That's what I'm saying. You need to play your role. Yours and mine are separate. This horrid guy keeps forcing rhymes and towards my life he threatens. He ain't holding knives and weapons. Bro just likes us guessing, but hey, I've had farts turn out to be more than I expected.
But even I've had farts turn out to be a lot more than I've expected. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, I think first round goes pretty clearly to Stretch. I feel like he just... Like, Fawkes had a lot of good punches, but it felt like they were in between little spells, where I feel like Stretch was really like punch after punch after punch, then joke here, then punch, then a little joke here, then punch. Yeah, so clear in my opinion. First round goes to Stretch. Top of the second, it is on Fawkes.
Just a reminder, we are recording audio. Please don't play while we are doing this. Please, we got you. Rest of this battle, one more battle. I appreciate y'all. Y'all paid to be here.
Nah, you good, bro. I just don't want you to bump into me.
When you get pilled, it's because I hit the bottle, punch drunk. The pain didn't follow. Up on me, slam his face till I hit the bronto. Gunshots. Sound like bah. It's staccato. Push my buttons.
That was fire. Bah, bah, bah. It's staccato. That's a fire fucking music punch there. So staccato. I believe it's been a while, like, since I used to play violin in middle school, so it's been a minute, but I think staccato is like when you're plucking on a, like, an instrument, like a violin or like a bass, it's a pluck, like a dung, dung, dung. But, like, I feel like in staccatos are very just kind of one tone, like a ba, ba, ba. That's fire.
Right? It's staccato. Push my buttons to see me switch the toggle. A lot of wishing, but I didn't got him. Like a ditching this bitch a model, because he stands there, airheaded, but his mind's still filled with hollows. No PD, but I'm...
This bitch sitting like a model, because he could still stand there, airheaded, and get filled with hollows. That's fire as fuck, because, you know, models often have the stereotype of being, like, airheaded or ditzy. That's a fire punch there from Fawkes.
Mazy, so I'm with the heat. Arsenal of guns that I got on the seat. The cereal's so closely stuck together, like a Rice Krispie treat.
The cereal's so close they touch together like Rice Krispie treats. Because, you know, when you make a Rice Krispie treats, you put Rice Krispies in marshmallow. That's fire as fuck as well.
You all fodder to Fawkes. Try and move me off my platform, you better start knocking it off. And everybody should get that communist law. I will burn a bitch. Burn it.
Everybody earns part of that, like, communist law, because I feel like it's a big policy of communist manifestos where it's like the public owns the means of productions, like the workers owns the means of productions. Karl Marx. That's fire.
Wrap the body, tourniquet, that's all I mean. Make it clear. He misinterpreted. Shake the body. Nervousness when I go buy a bitch. Nervousness. Right? When I go buy a bitch, I'm purchasing. I'm a wordsmith. You about to learn some shit. Drunken after he might slur a bit, curse some shit, which creates a body, a puppet master like Geppetto. I'll knife you. I might stiletto.
Witch master, which might create or puppet master, which might still create a body like Geppetto, because Geppetto's the puppet master who made Pinocchio a real boy or whatever the fuck. That's crazy.
Fix your face with a seal, like Electro. Yo shit, I pass rocket, fire, arrows. This round sound like 3, it might have echoed. Gunshots though on my price like a ghetto. Will need a proper examination, doctor's office, and the shots that you have to take. When I say I'm on an assassination, that is not an exaggeration. She is minded flexed. That's a stretch of a thoughtless imagination.
Watch your mind get flexed. That's the stretch of a thoughtless imagination. That's fire.
No bitches, and I said I don't care. Got the book. A thoughtless imagination. No bitches, but I said I don't care. Got the bro Thor to get him with the bolt action like, how's the weather up there, Loki? Don't be afraid of a little mischief. Stretch the rules till he gets the business. CEO of nothing, the shit's wicked. I mean, get a partner. Then go tell the stretch the truth like a hidden mistress. I'll give you the last word like a...
Stretch the truth like a hidden mistress. I feel like that's more a complimentary punch to Stretch, but that's still fire.
Deathbed confession. This pen sets the best message to heaven. You ain't fucking with Van Horn. It's the second Red Dead Redemption. Glock a spit.
I think Red or Van Horn was like either an enemy or the lead character in Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm assuming off context clues because I've never played any of the Red Dead Redemption games, but that knowing that's a context thing, that's fire as fuck. Also, sorry if you hear some mowing stuff in the background. My neighbors like to pick the worst fucking times to mow, but you know, fuck it, we do it live.
When I reflect on myself as narcissist, but I don't got an ego. I'm too smart for it. Larkin lit. If I'm in your mind, it's because I'm in your memory. Jogging it. Lots of kicks and deep bending, and if you pull in here, I have to wet them. Shallow, bitches can grasp attention. Firefighters, the ladder lifts, and that's a whole scheme about water. Damn, it's trickling, but state of matter.
That water scheme is crazy. Firefighters, ladder lifting, hoses, dams, trickling, state of matter, like water is a state of matter. That's fire as fuck.
Hey, but state of matter, I'm gonna keep it solid. You wonder how I got so cold. I slide past the boys in blue. Sound like Frozone. Shake down in a small
I slide past the boys in blue, sound like Frozone, because Frozone has the blue suit and the ice powers. That's slick.
town. That's a snow globe.
Very, very good second round from Fawkes. I like the second round a lot more than his first, honestly. Very good second round from Fawkes. Bottom of the second, it is on stretch.
So, I fix cars, and this a dipstick shared me a message. Talking about what he's got under the hood that is very obsessive. There's a new phrase I'm curious about, and I care to address it. What is gender fluid, and where do you check it?
Oh, that's funny as fuck. Okay, so, I think, from what I remember, from what I heard from, like, people from my theater club or whoever the fuck we're talking about it, I think gender fluidity is a concept where it's like, you feel like a different thing on different days, I think. I mean, of course, Fawkes, if he wants to, he's in the comments, and that's his life. He can explain that however he so desires. I think it's like, oh, one day I feel more feminine, or one day I feel more masculine, or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. But also the whole mechanic line tie-in of, oh, it's gender fluid. Well, where do you check? That's funny as fuck.
You know, in sonograms, they'll draw arrows, and at the very tip, they'll note the baby's genitalia as the gender. Ain't that some scary shit? But you people want gender, and everyone's vocabulary switched. Y'all want to hijack that term like January 6th.
Hijack that term like January 6th is fucking mental work. What the fuck? See, this is what I mean about Stretch. Stretch is a fucking problem, and Fawkes is the bro, but sometimes it's the wrong place, wrong time. Maybe it's seeming like it leans towards that, but I'm not saying Fawkes died, but fuck, dude, this is... Because, you know, obviously January 6th was the, I think the term is insurrection, I think. I could be very heavily wrong on that, where, like, they stormed the Capitol, a bunch of, like, Trump supporters stormed the Capitol because they thought they rigged the election or some shit with Biden and shit. It was mental work.
To me, it's a maturity thing. You do well to act older. Every guy that transitions is always going to have shoulders.
Personally, don't catch that one.
It's not like it's new to y'all. Come on, man. These things are assigned at birth, so straighten your back, soldier. Acting like you didn't receive mail. Did you check the spam folder?
Acting like you didn't receive mail, like you weren't born male. Did you not check the spam folder? Because when you often, like, when mail is, like, either, like, potentially scammy or, like, people you don't really respond to or read from often, it goes into the spam. What the fuck, man?
Just admit you like guys. Look around the room of it, player. Right now, there is only one dude who is gayer.
Shout out West Coast Ken, the guy he's referring to in the back there with the towel on his head. Shout out West Coast Ken. West Coast Ken is fucking fire too. I'll probably have to break down one of his battles in the future because he is fucking fire. But that's a different story for a different day.
favor. Let her witness the fruit of her labor.
Let her witness the fruits of her labor. Because, like, you know, like, of course, when women go into, like, when women are about to give birth, they are known for, like, going into labor. But also, like, having grandchildren sometimes provide, like, men planting their... This feels like a really gross way to metaphor it, but this is the only way I can think about metaphoring it is, like, men plant their seed. The fruits of their labor... Fawkes deals with a lot of homophobic bars. By far, these are some of the most fucking creative and fire of any Fawkes battle I have seen. No questions asked.
It's really the lack of transparency annoying me. I support gay marriage, and I want their voices free. I'm not even mad that you sit down as a choice to pee. Just walk me through the suction cup dildo on the toilet seat.
That one's
Just walk me through the suction cup dildo on the toilet seat. He didn't do well in sports. Now I'm betting that he hates him. He got kicked off the football team because he was too aggressive when he played it. The refs thought they stepped into a matrix, so the penalties were blatant. It was, whoop, 15 yards for unnecessary gayness.
Okay. Now that one felt like that kind of slightly teetered into corny. But, when you're making an entire round out of, homophobic, well, not homophobic even, but more like around LGBT community shit, eventually there's gonna be some punches that kind of fall a little bit flatter.
It's obvious that you are not a cool kid. Even the girls' basketball team cut shoot because Fawkes was too shit. Anytime he touches the rock, he shoots bricks, which is surprising considering how smooth your follow-through is.
Because of the stereotype. Bro, I mean, it's cool. I don't know. I'll address my thoughts at the end.
That's crazy.
It is a little bit crazy. No group accepted him. He was stuck on a shelf. Even the Dungeons and Dragons Club was like, well...
The Dungeons and Dragon group are some of the most accepting people, especially when it comes to that, so that's funny.
Poor guy, nothing would help. To avoid getting cut by someone else, he started cutting himself until one day, he discovered drama and he instantly left his past. The theater geeks accepted that and
If anywhere is going to accept that type of ideology, it's going to be the theater geeks. Come on, man, this shit kind of feel like bullying, low-key. Leave him alone. I love a bro Fawkes, but fuck, man. But pause, because whatever. Whatever.
The theater geeks accepted that, and on stage he was met with claps. He was successful, and his future was embedded fast. You did great in Lord of the Rings. Did you ever get your precious back? You bet your ass. If he came out the closet, we'll accept the kid, but this mysterious orientation, he's in bed with it. You clearly have agenda bias, but please progress a bit. Give us some good news, Fawkes. I want to see an end to this.
That was...
What the okay. 2-0 stretch. I'm sorry, Fawkes, you the bro, but sometimes and it's not like Fawkes' rounds are bad. Fawkes has had a very good 2 rounds. It's just Stretch is so consistent, not only with the comedy, but with the punch aspect. This just feels unfair. And it's also the fact that not only is he taking a commonly addressed route of the whole, like, LGBT homophobia shit, by far, in my opinion, he's having some of the best LGBT flips I have heard outside of the legs, gun, back, and torso from True Foe against J2. Like, fuck. This feels unfair. Keep going, though. We fucking roll it.
Wait, That was crazy. Let's go.
Oh, it's time. Oh, okay. Like I said, 2-0 stretch. Gentlemen's 2-0 so far. If you wanted to debate a case for Fawkes, I feel like there could be a debate in this round, especially if, like, you get tired of one-angle concepts, like, he just did nothing but gay jokes for the entire round. And normally, I'm one of those people. Normally, I'm like, it's just a whole round of gay jokes, it's tiring. But he found the way to make them unique, funny, and still hit like fucking crazy. Like that Good News, Fox, CNN. Like, what the fuck, man? Stretch is just a fucking monster, bro. Whatever. Top of the third, it's on Fawkes.
Close it out, top of the third. Fawkes, come on, good one.
Yeah, make some noise. It's time. It's time to stop. When I rise, you shocked. So I got you at a high point, like a lightning rod. Can't fire it off.
I got you on a high point like a lightning rod because, you know, like the high point is where like the lightning rod will sit on top of the building to collect the lightning, make sure it doesn't strike the building. That's dope.
But find the plot like writer's block. I'm a killer on him.
Find the plot like writer's block is also crazy because, you know, when you have writer's block, you have difficulty trying to write shit. So find the plot like writer's. That's cold.
Apparently, this is a long jump. So let me take it a step farther. I'm explosive, bouncing Betty, pop up out of nowhere. Like a tech startup. I will harass you.
See, that's the thing about Fawkes' style, too. He goes very fast, but he can chain a lot of solid punches in between very rapidly. Like the out of nowhere, like a tech startup, the bouncing Betty, like, oh, that's just fire. That's what I fuck with Fawkes' style the most.
With C4, but somehow I'm the one to press charges, defibrillator.
C4 press charges to defibrillator, because C4 is like an explosive charge that you would place on a door to blow up a building, but also defibrillators are like the explosive charges that you would press into the chest. Holy fuck, that's fire.
Yeah, defibrillator. At heart, the shit shocking. Every kiss begins with K, but this blade will stop lip locking.
Every kiss begins with K, but this blade will start lip locking because knife still has a K in it, even though it's a silent K. That's fire.
Guy don't budge. I get rid of stretched skin like liposuction. I get rid of stretched skin like I knifed your cousin.
Get rid of stretched skin like liposuction? What the fuck? Bro, this is a fire fucking battle. This should have way more views. This is a fire fucking battle.
I shoot something, see him try to get to his family, saying I'm too sudden, but I'll stretch too thin. And he might lose someone for a period of time.
Stretch too thin, I might lose someone. Because, you know, like when you push your schedule out too crazy, you stretch it too thin, that's when like the cracks start forming, you start losing relationships, friendships, families start being less and less involved. That's fire as fuck.
You might go to prison. That's a double stretch. I'd stretch the point just to run a test. Tony Stark, I'd up the tech, disrupt your head. I up the tech, disrupt your head. By hanging, your neck bones love to stretch. The sinew snaps and you get torn to bits. If I told you suck a dick, you remove a rib. Weird behavior.
If I told... I wish he would have set that up with like a you're so self-absorbed or self-centered punch, because I think there is a theory amongst a lot of people that like if you removed a rib, you'd probably, or enough like area to bend between, you'd be able to suck your own dick. Pause. Crazy fucking pause. But that's funny as fuck. That's funny as fuck.
The sinew snaps and you get torn to bits. If I told you suck a dick, you'd remove a rib. Weird behavior. The flight was a bit of a stretch, so I'm here to blame him. Marathon runner. The final stretch had some miles to go, so I'm here to take him. Yes, miles to go.
Final stretch, miles to go. That's fire.
Happy Meal. I don't get that appeal. Get rid of a leg. The calf is veal. Actually, I was slam a geek.
Get rid of the limb, the calf is veal. Like, it, because, you know, like, calves, I think, are veal. I thought veal is calf, I think? I don't remember what veal is, to be honest with you. I've never, like, really eaten it or seen it. I think it's like veal might be calf for all I know. But if the calf is veal, that's fucking crazy work.
Hack and heat, your man is weak. Now, knife on the right side. Your manners weak. It's Ben Grimm and that's the thing.
Knife on the right side, your manners weak, because I don't think it's commonplace in food that the knife is on the right side of the plate. It's on the left side, I think. Fire.
Stretch out on the wires. You might get somewhere. I ain't saying you're fed nowhere, but congratulations. You died. And just the shock has him sitting down like the electric chair, wondering what's in...
And just the shock has him sitting down like an electric chair. That's fire.
Wondering what's in hair like the pen and stare. Get prepared. Quills. They ask me, so? And I stretch a square. Body bag. You never fit and I never care. I'm so damn coercive, burning, line up, getting mug shot. But who did it? Which person? Like Wanda, what a pitch got under with skin like Contra, bomb your white man with an arm on the shoulder. Conga, I bet you
arm on the shoulder, conga? Because you know, like, people will put arms on the shoulder for a forming of a conga line. That's fire.
And tonight, shake, belladonna, I got you. Rock you, fuck you, trauma, comma. They about to watch you go and shit'll get weird when you pass like Donda. I will beat that buddy.
Shit'll get weird like when you pass like Donda, because like when Donda West passed, that's kind of the downfall of Kanye West's mental health. That's fire as fuck too.
I will beat back, buddy. You on 3, that's funny. When you get stung like a speed pass, running better relax. Don't be Quicksilver like, oh, you didn't see that coming? I will fuck you up.
That's fire, because Quicksilver is known from the Marvel movie like being the fast quipping, kind of like whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, you didn't see that coming? That's fire.
So this, so this, your legacy, bitch, don't mess with me. I clocks in when he walks on the sesh like hypnotherapy. TikTok.
I clocked him when he walked in the sesh like the hypnotherapy, because like hypnotherapy is like when you like do the swinging claw. That's fire. Very, very fucking solid third round from Fawkes. Very solid third round. Let's see if he can take the third round, or if Stretch is just gonna we'll see. Bottom of the third, it is on Stretch.
What school did you go to? Estrogen high? Being flamboyant never was why you needed medicine, guy. It's the teenage angst at 30, and you struggle to suppress it inside. I know I said you were a successful actor before, but you're extra at times. You rap like...
I know you said you were a successful actor before, but you can be extra at times, because extras... Jesus Christ.
You're pacing around your room, plotting on killing your parents for grounding you. And your voice cracks, and you shout and move, and you stare at the camera. That's what he's about to do. He's battling revenge for all the attention you were not given. You don't have enough excuses for your odd living. Stop kidding. You're more than just awkward. Dog, listen, growing up without a dad is not what gave you autism.
What the fuck? This is more kind of the funny shit, but like, I mean, it's still cool to me, but it's not anything crazy to me yet. Well, outside of that whole fucking like extra lines was crazy.
You have the most make-believe dating scene. Your alter egos date each other in a triangle scheme. So you break up with yourself, then get back with yourself. It's a crazy thing. We know you for rebounding yourself like Angel Reese.
Oh my God. You're known for rebounding yourself like Fuck. Like, God, Stretch is a monster, bro. Stretch is insane.
Self-proclaimed leftist and anarchist. Yeah. Politically speaking, stop it, please. Let's acknowledge things we all can see. I'm not saying that successful communism is not a thing, but you don't see citizens fleeing democracy. There are laws that we collectively agree we have to use, and I don't follow them all. But there are some I have adapted to, but you're not contributing to this country with that attitude, but I get it. Why value society when society doesn't value you? He happens to have...
I mean, it is a fair double flip. Why the fuck value society if our society doesn't even value those types of people? That's a nice little kind of way to view it, I guess.
Violent thoughts, because someone dropped them on his head, of course. But I love listening to the way that he says he's gonna settle scores. Talking about his delicate-ass trigger fingers getting sore. The gay guy is cocking straps. That's not something I would peg you for.
The gay guy... Pause. I don't even know if I should break down the bar, because that is a pause and a half line. That's fucking pause of the century. Holy shit. That's not something I'd peg, because that's a... Pause. Fuck, that's a fire bar is all I'm gonna say. Hopefully you catch the relation, because I am not breaking... Pause. Fuck.
That was crazy.
I'm sorry for what happened in your youth by your tutors, and I support you. And I support you getting even with your abusers, but you're not gonna hit shit doing a drive-by on your scooter. You're a born loser and a poor shooter. Stormtrooper. See?
That was a bar.
You're a born loser and a poor shooter like a stormtrooper because they're known for having bad accuracy. That's fire as fuck.
So you're a goober. He's mad at me for speaking truth with conviction. Since he says he's X-Men, that's how I'll shoot him and whip it. Professor X puts you in a wheelchair if I'm choosing to grip it. I'll double tap your dome, then let a bald head talk to you from a distance. Then skip this town, calm and casually. I left the body at the scene. Fuck, whoever thought that Fawkes could jab with me? I've been bombing at this geek shit. I got him after 3, and I didn't need a Roomba for this automatic sweep.
I didn't even need a Roomba for that automatic sweep, because, like, the Roombas are the robots that clean around the house. That's fucking crazy work. Slight, like a 0.1 different edge to Fawkes in the third. I feel like he was just a lot more consistent with the punches, where Stretch had a couple of little moments that feel like they fell flat. If you wanted to argue Stretch Gentleman 30, I would not be mad in the slightest, because I could definitely see a case for Stretch Gentleman 30. I still say Stretch 1, 2-1, first and second. If you wanted to argue a case for a Gentleman's 30, I would not be mad. But this battle was fucking fire. Fawkes is entertaining as always. Stretch is entertaining as always. A very good battle. Shout out to UBR. Like I said, I'll be battling out there for Foundations 2, October 18th. Dunbar College on Stone Avenue. I will be battling Curtis Doe. I'll be giving a rookie a shot. So, hey, y'all might want to tune in and see how that goes. But if you guys want more battle breakdowns from me, all y'all got to do is just leave some battles in the comments for me to break down. Like, share, subscribe, of course, to help boost me in the algorithm. You can support the Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter that all have Agame reviews. And it's been Agame365. And as always,